my drip of the month might be a little controversial. It might be the first controversy we would get in with the DiBk Podcast, but it has to be the contract for Black America for me. And of course, it became a big controversy because of Ice Cube, who was behind the contract. But I'm gonna take it a different direction because I actually read the contract. And my profession is a history teacher. And when I read it, what it sounded like to me is the Declaration of Independence. So I know a lot of people haven't actually read the Declaration of Independence out there, but I'm a history teacher, and I've read it, and we try to teach that because of some of the democratic values that's embedded in that document that leads to our independence as a country. And in essence, the Declaration of Independence was, the colonists at the time declaring independence from Great Britain by speaking to them about their grievances, right? And so these people didn't have the power to really claim their independence. Well, what I mean by power, they didn't have the influence. Of course, they ended up having the power, obviously, but they were in the underdog role, the colonists. And so, but they were sick and tired of being sick and tired. And so they penned the Declaration of Independence, and they asked for, their grievances to be met. So that's immediately the connection I made when I read the contract for Black America. It's like our Declaration of Independence. If you read it, it's very comprehensive. Cube has been talking about the fact that there's some things that needs to be added in. Okay, but there's a lot of things that it addresses. And so, I just would urge people to get out there and read it. And then, the goal of it is not just about the president, but it's about making it an issue, making these grievances known, and whoever is in power holding their feet to the fire to meet our grievances. And if we come together as a collective to fight for these grievances that are well-deserved, they're true. If you read the contract, these are all things, issues that are related to our people. And it's a good way for them to be addressed, or the word is redress, to redress our grievances for, the several hundreds of years that we've been in this country. And it's not a big ask of the government. So I think if we pull together and try to push for these things, that's real productive. That's bringing about change. That's finding justice for George Floyd. That's finding justice for Breonna Taylor, and the many, many more. I don't even want to get on the list because it's just too many to list. But you all know the story. So I would urge you to read that contract, and then if you're so moved, let's do the things that we need to do going forward to try to make that a reality. So that's my drip of the month.